Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no! What the hell? My mic! Not my mic, my camera. What the hell happened? What is happening? Don't want to work. Ain't that a fucking something? Let's try that. Alright, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. I think it's gonna want to work here in a second. Aha, there we go. Yes, sir. Alexi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whoever you may be. Hope you're having a good one so far. Class got canceled. Let's go. Hey, you get to see Veronica today. Ain't that something then? Glad to have you here. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Hope the classes are going well for you. Hope you're staying busy, learning a lot. And Dragon Destroyer. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Hope you're having a good one so far as well. Hope you're having a good weekend. Glad to have you here as well. Stream's already off to a great start. Oh, I know. That's how it usually goes in the mornings. Don't mind my voice. Right now it's kind of shot from recording. So I am drinking as much water as I can, and on top of that, warming it up. So that is kind of why it's kind of not there at the moment. But hey, we're going to push through it. We're going to get through it. Yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good weekend so far. My week is going well. It's starting off pretty well. Got the next short film ready to roll today. Comes out at 10:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time. So you'll have to convert that to your time. But this one should be a good one. This one should be a good one. This one should be a fun one for me to show everyone. And I ain't gonna say anything. All I'm gonna say is that this is a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Everything is at its best now, and I'm finally able to catch your stream. Actually, literally woke up and saw that you were going live, so I was like, not missing this. Hey, you know what? I'm grateful that you're here. I'm very grateful you're here. That actually means a lot to have all of you here. It means a lot as well. So, shot from simping on Discord so much, I guess. No, never. I'm a gentleman, ladies and gentlemen. We professionals here. We all professionals, all right? We are gentlemen. So today we'll be doing Veronica's chapter. I don't know how far we're gonna get because I said that I wanted to get Discord's chapter done in two streams, and that damn near took 3. And that took a long time. So I'm hoping Veronica's chapter is good. I'm hoping we're actually in it this time. And it's actually going to be interesting enough to where I'm not going to want to fall asleep every fucking node. So it's going to be interesting. Hey, there's no shame in sipping for best made girl. Hey, it's all right. You know, I'm a lover of all right? I am. So, EH8 me? What? Okay. Oh, I also need. Okay, I need to know this as well. We're gonna get onto the game scene here. Do I need to actually pull for Liv? Like, is Liv actually good enough for me to pull? I'm at 32 right now. I have enough to do a temple. Is she strong enough to where I will be okay without her? I don't really give a fuck about FOMO, because it's like, it is what it is. I'm not losing sleep over it. But, like, is she strong enough to where if I just get one copy of her, I'll be good? If I even decide to pull the trigger on it. If not, is there a point? Is there even a point for me to try to get it? I would say she's really good from my own experience. Absolutely worthwhile. Well, isn't Teddy the next rank? Isn't Teddy the next character to come out, and so she's also going to be like free? If you could SS from Phantom Pain Cage even better. I could. I know I have a lot. I know I have a lot from Phantom Pain Cage. Ooh, excuse me for yawning. I think I have a lot from Pain Cage so far. Now, granted, I haven't done Phantom Pain Cage in like a fat minute. Yeah, I have 2,000. I have 2,837. So I could very easily SS her. I could very easily SS a lot of my characters, but I've just been stockpiling right now. So, I mean, I could. So, I mean, it's not doable. I mean, it's doable, very much doable. So, Teddy is free. Okay, I was gonna say Teddy should be free, from what I remember. So, don't do that. You're all good. Hey, it's all good. It's the morning, so now. But yeah, no, SS Live Limpidity is absolutely worthwhile. Okay. Now, what about her? Her target weapon? Is the target weapon absolutely needed? I heard that you didn't really need it. If you you can get away with the 5-star. Correct? Like, if you can get away with a 5-star, I think you'll be okay. Pull this one for free. Oh, bloody busted. Alright, we'll do a temple for shits and giggles, but here we go. Wait. Okay, here we go. Oh, no fucking, no cigar. That's alright. We get pity up. We tend to pull a pity. Okay. You can get away without it, but yeah, her weapon makes it easier to play if I'm remembering right from waking up. Okay. Well, I mean, if we get it before we, oh wait, when is she? Wow, today? She dropped? No, she can't drop the today. Oh, it's a glimpse. Okay, it's a glimpse of the next version. I'm like, no way, we already moving that quickly. Okay. Okay, yeah. We'll try to get her before she leaves. She leaves next week. So, I mean, if I have enough to get her by next week, hey, we'll get her. If not, you know, I guess I'll have to wait until next time. So, okay. Now, I don't want to waste any more time. I want to get straight into Veronica's chapter. I say it's going to be short. I want to say that we can get it done in 2 chapters. We're going to see if we can get it done in 2 chapters. I will say that I'm absolutely excited to get my hands on Teddy plus next frame after her. Good luck, bro. Hey, it's alright. We tried, we didn't get her. Yeah, I'm excited for Teddy as well. I know that they're gonna do new movesets, which is basically gonna be her kicking. That's gonna be very fun to see, and to see how that's gonna go. And yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, let's get into this. Let me pull up this and pause the game music. I'm still sitting on around 7.5 BC and almost 7K construct tickets, so I'm good. Oh yeah, you're good to guarantee. You're good to get her up to at least. You're good to probably even get her maybe to triple S if you really want to. Since you're gonna get it, if you get it, we get it for free. Then you can just double S her right off the rip from Phantom Pain. And then if you feel like you need a triple S or get anything else, you got it. Yeah, so I mean you're sitting pretty well right now. You are sitting pretty well. Okay, here we go. Ideal Cage. Let's do it. 14 episodes. Let's hope we can get it at least a good amount done today. Here we go. Arena. And we get to play her right off the rip. Now, I've never played her before, so I don't know any of her moveset and what she really plays like. So this is going to be very interesting for me to play. Here we go. Competition. Oh, shit. We're in a tournament arc? Right off the bat, tournament arc? Night has fallen, yet the arena remains packed to the brim, with blinding lights and deafening music assaulting the senses of every specter. I was half tempted to try and pull for another anniversary construct, but I'm choosing not to because I'm more excited for other characters coming. Oh yeah, have to. You have to be, especially with what they have lined up. because I believe the next characters are Teddy. I know Kamui's in there. Rosetta's in there. Who else is in there? I believe Alpha also got announced. And then that new girl from Desperado. Forgot her name, but I know she's also coming as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice stacked lineup. Nevada? Yeah, Nevada. Is it Nevada? Nevada. Yeah, Nevada. That's what it was. I thought, yeah. Nevada comes from Desperado, but I don't know how the fuck she's gonna play a part in that. So yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're in a tournament arc now. This is gonna be interesting. Let's do it. Callan's eyes, fixed on the arena center, betray barely contained excitement, all desperate for a mechanoid combat to begin. They crave the sight of mechanoid parts shattering to the vital fluid pooling across the ground. This ultimate form of entertainment is what they desire. Pulsing electric sounds blare from the speakers throughout the arena, heralding a fierce combat that's about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Everett Arena. A new round of Mechanoid combat for this season is about to begin. As with previous seasons, winners advance to the next round, while the losers will unfortunately be eliminated. And this season's champion will receive a gift of our grand prize, and that, lo and behold, is freedom! The victorious Mechanoid Gladiator will be able to leave this place and start their life anew. And those who bet on this lucky gladiator will also see massive payouts from our prize pool. So sit back and enjoy this ultimate entertainment, and have a wonderful evening, everyone. As the virtual host introduction concludes, intense spotlight jumps to life simultaneously. Their beams converging on the arena's center to illuminate a mechanism activating on the floor. A massive octanical iron cage slowly rises from below. As people see clearly what's inside the cage, they erupt into wild cheers. Inside, a bizarre mechanoid monster reminiscent of a long-tailed mechanoid mechanical spider that flexes its limbs within the cage. Its jolts grinding together with an ear-piercing screech. Seemingly sensing the human audience's cheer, the mechanical spider lets out a deafening roar from its vocal module, as though impatiently urging its prey to enter the battlefield. Oh, damn! She already making her appearance! With the echoing screech, the iron gate on the other side of the arena thunderously slides open. Measured footsteps can be heard from the dim corridor, accompanied by the scrape of a weapon being dragged across the metal floor.
Hey, today's fight's gonna be a real thriller. I wonder who's stepping into the ring this time.
Last week's match wrecked 10 fighters. They definitely need fresh meat today.
This new season's gonna be on for almost 3 months. Not a single fighter has lived long enough for a second round. They won't win a match. They immediately get their hands blown off by another gladiator next. So damn boring. I bet on a bunch of bruisers last season. Though they look tough as hell, not a single one of those bastards won.
Are you still betting on this one today, then?
What's so rash? Let's see what happens first. Ain't no way I'm gonna throw my money down on the drain again. By the way, how much did you lose last time?
Oh, let's not go there. Oh, hey, look! The gladiator's coming out! Damn! She got a full shiesty on, too! What the fuck? A masked female mechanoid, lance in hand, emerges from the shadow corridor, steps into the hush spotlight. Unlike the mechanical gladiators from the seasons before their basic coatings and barely humanoid shapes, her form is almost indistinguishable from that of a human. With bizarre-looking horns protruding from her hair and a long tail trailing behind her, she draws all eyes. Gotta love the tournament arc. Oh yeah, tournament arcs are really good if done right. The display screen above the gate flashes with the name of an audience it doesn't recognize. Veronica. The moment the giant spider sees its opponent enter the battlefield, its program hatred sends it into a frenzy. Its razor-sharp limbs scratch the metal floor, making a sound that sets everyone's teeth on edge. The mechanical spider rams frantically against its cage, its piercing shrieks echoing through every corner of the arena as it tries to shred the mechanical gladiator outside. The moment Veronica enters the battlefield, however, waves of disapproving boos ripple through the stands. That's it? I thought we were promised a brutal combat with fierce mechanoid gladiators. What's so exciting about this scrawny lady? She ain't got nothing on that bruiser than from the other day that crushed 10 dudes in a row.
Word, they talk the talk, but ain't walking the walk. Damn it, I want my money back.
What are you two whining about? This is where the real show begins. What's so exciting about watching those two weird-looking mechanoids blow off one another's heads day after day? Look at her. She's so human-like, and with that tail, too, it's fascinating. Never seen a mechanoid like this before. Just imagine when the giant spider tears her apart and devours her bit by bit. Now that is entertainment. You won't see scenes like that in any movie. That's what makes mechanoid combat so damn thrilling.
Damn, when you put it that way, it does sound pretty exciting.
When you explain it like that, it does sound pretty intense. You know what you're talking about, kid. Worked up by these violent fantasies, the spectators leap to their feet and shout toward the center of the arena. Hey, what's your name, bro? Whatever, you metal freak with a tail, you better put up a good fight before you die, got it? Don't waste my ticket money. I want to see some real action, you hear me? Hearing this, Veronica slowly turns toward the spectator in the stands. She removes her mask, revealing an almost indistinguishable from form of a human. God damn, she looked good! Her merce crashes to the ground with a thunderous clang. Her crimson eyes focus with icy rays, their gaze threatening to pierce right through the disrespectful spectator. She raises her massive lance, its tip gleaming with lethal brilliance as she points it directly at the human in the stands. Shut your mouth. Oh gosh. Very true. Tournament arcs done wrong can be almost boring stuff out there. Yes, indeed. Perhaps sensing the hostility in her eyes, the spectator falls silent, though the continuous glares aimed at her remain. God damn it, did I just get covered by a coward by a worthless toaster?
Ooh, that's exactly your type, ain't it? Aren't you usually into the feisty ones?
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a piece of junk metal. I don't care what it looks like. You think I'd be into a machine? Cocky little brat. I can't wait to see what she fucking looks like when that massive beef crushes her to pieces.
Oh, for crying out loud, cut us some slack, will ya? Sit down, I'm trying to record this fight and you're blocking my shot.
This better be worth the damn ticket. Malice and contempt from the human crowd wash over the arena like a tide, mingle with their indistinguishable hunger for violence and bloodshed. They crave to see the mechanoids slaughtered, mutilated, and mercilessly shattered into fragments in this arena. In the twilight of the golden age, this spectacle unfolds under the spotlights night after night with such is humanity's idea of entertainment. Only immersed in such brutality do these human spectators, our senses already dulled by ordinary diversions, find their eyes lighting up with that particular gleam. Little do these spectators, immersed in their violent entertainment, realize that their own twisted cheers of excitement are simultaneously being appreciated as a spectacle themselves. Unbeknownst to them, our distinguished guest silently observes all of it from a room above, behind an enormous one-way mirror. Numerous display screens spread out at perfect angles before its distinguished guest, streaming real-time footage from every corner of the arena is in exquisite detail. Behind the human distinguished guest stands a massive mechanoid, motionless and silent, its metallic shell reflecting the dim glow from the monitors. Its sensitive optical recognition system detects the slightest gesture from the human and responds immediately. Oh shit.
Master, the room temperature is currently 25 Celsius with 55% relatively humidity. I notice your tie today is rather light. Would you like me to adjust that temperature to a more comfortable setting?
The human does not respond.
Due to the intense combat in previous seasons, some gladiators would move out of camera frames during matches. To enhance your viewing experience, I've installed additional cameras throughout the arena to ensure that you can monitor every aspect of that match in real time.
You have always handled these trivial matters well. You're a good butler indeed, but you should understand what I truly desire. I'm tired of watching these mechanical gladiators fighting mechanical beasts. I want something I've never seen.
Master, this Veronica will show you something completely different. Based on my predictive analysis of her frame parameters, there's a high probability she could be the perfect candidate for your plan.
Excellent. Let the match begin then. I can't wait.
Yes, Master. Please enjoy the show. I'll compile the data from this match and provide you with a detailed analysis afterward.
The massive mechanoid withdraws at its master's command, and silence returns to the room. The master turns back to the display screens that captures every detail of the arena. At this moment, every screen focuses on Veronica, who is about to face her very first arena battle. Interesting. Surprise me, Veronica. Well, she's definitely gonna do that. She's gonna do that to a lot of people. Oh shit! Right off the bat, Live 2D? Damn! And oh my goodness, she looked good! She ready to throw down! Probably my favorite Mechanoid design by far, I must say. I heard a lot of people didn't like this one. I heard a lot of people did not like this frame because of it took away from a lot of things. Now, me personally, I don't mind it. I don't mind it whatsoever. Now I can understand why people don't like it because they were wanting like her old frame or what she looked like before. So I mean, I don't blame people. But me personally, I like it. I don't mind it. I like it. I do. With the buzzer signaling at the start of the match, the cage holding the mechanical giant spider unlocks, its heavy iron bars slamming to the ground. The freed mechanical spider lets out a piercing shriek as it leaps forward and launches itself toward the mechanical gladiator. Meanwhile, massive screens above the arena flicker to life, capturing every angle of the battleground for countless spectators to see. Thunderous cheers erupt from the stands and sweep through every corner of the arena with sifting heat. The mechanical spider looms over the gladiator, dwarfing her tail frame beneath its massive bulk. Veronica grips her lance tightly as she readies herself, poised to thrust her opponent at any moment. In the giant spider's programming, such defiance triggers its rage protocol. It lashes its barbed tail like a whip at Veronica. But Veronica quickly sidesteps the attack, causing the spider's massive tail to crash into the ground and kick up a cloud of dust. Enraged by the failed attack, the mechanical spider whips around and slashes its razor-sharp limbs and lunges at Veronica once more. This unexpected turn drives the crowd into a frenzy, their screams growing even more frantic. This pointless game of slaughter. What a waste of my time. The Veronica crimson eyes blaze with rage as she fiercely stares down the mechanical spider towering over her. In that moment, she unleashes her energy stored within her frame and launches herself skyward with her lance pointed at the mechanical spider's core. As she soars above the giant spider, time seems to stand still in the arena. All eyes are on her now. Die! Hey! She twirls her lance and drives it down with deadly precision. Oh yeah, now we get the fight. Let's do it. I'm excited here.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the never-ending mechanical arena. Get ready for a jaw-dropping, sparks flying, steel-on-steel spectacle!
Hey!
Yeah! Kill it! Tear it apart!
We want blood! More blood! In tonight's
She looked good. I like her design. She really do look good.
Crusher Pincers! What tricks does she have up her sleeve, folks? Let's find out!
I'm about to learn her moveset here.
Pathetic trash! You're not pathetic trash!
I don't know what the hell how her moveset works.
Pathetic trash!
What an unbelievable turn of events! Crusher Pincers just launched the counterattack of Veronica! This battle is getting more and more... Let's see which side lands the heart-stopping finishing blow!
Oh! So... Oh, okay, so I'm not even using her full capabilities yet. Oh my goodness.
Worthy! You're not worthy! Pathetic trash!
Get out of here.
What a thrill! Absolutely exhilarating!
Are you not entertained?
Run that pathetic loose!
Are you not entertained? Is this not what you wanted? That's how Veronica thinks right now. Oh my goodness, she looking down on us. Oh! Oh, there she goes. Well, that was short-lived. We didn't even get to use our full capability of her fighting abilities. I don't even know what the fuck was happening.
Damages detected. Maintenance request automatically submitted.
Post-match, chat with the unremarkable repair. Enter the maintenance platform. Okay, so this is interesting. I gotta say, I do like her hair, and I really do like her design. It does look good. I'm not gonna lie. She looked good. But I wonder why she's here. And what caused her to be here? I can't go there yet. Not gonna try to go down there. Fuck it, we'll go down there. Wish we could run though. That would be nice. Said we're walking. Okay. So where's the optional repair guy? Oh, there he is. Damn, Robo getting down with it. He getting jiggy with it. He busted a move. Had to walk ore farm. I guess, yeah. I guess she has to ore farm. Okay, well, that was interesting. Didn't really get anything from that. That one robot got the moves. He really busting down like that. Enter the maintenance. Okay, episode 2, Lockless Cage. In a shattered dreamscape, her consciousness drifts among floating shards of memory. Veronica finds herself adrift in the endless darkness. No direction, no path, with only a single blinding ray of light ahead that shines upon some massive shadowy form. As she steps forward, the beam glows more intense, looking as though it's beckoning her toward a destination only it knows.
Once you're advanced to the next arena match, Veronica, keep fighting. The ultimate prize for victory is your freedom from this place.
The voice fades into darkness as she presses forward. Lands clutched tight, she steels herself for the next battle. She is determined to claim that freedom that should have been hers all along through victory. Her footsteps echo across the arena's solid metal floor, and the harsh spotlight ahead, she finally sees the object clearly. A massive octagonal cage. But her opponent inside isn't some ferocious mechanical beast, but a mechanoid identical to herself. Her eyes touch shut, the mechanoid in the cage is fast asleep. The cage thunders open, the Veronica in the cage snaps her eyes wide, fixing them on Veronica outside the stage, her gaze devoid of light and harboring only an abyss of perfect darkness. Veronica moves her lips and says something to her Quay outside the cage, except it doesn't seem to reach Veronica. Then Veronica steps free from her prison. The moment she steps outside the cage, however, the restraints collar around her neck erupts with a violent electrical current. Under the relentless electrical assault, the doppelganger's body fractures and dissolves, yet those lifeless eyes never waver, locked in an unyielding stare. You would die here. Gasp! The light extinguishes, plunging everything back into a thick, clinging darkness. She feels her consciousness spiraling downward in an endless void of darkness. 76%. 92%. Yeah, kill it! Tear it apart! We want blood! More blood! awesome. This is so freaking awesome. Hell yeah, fight to the end. Don't get yourself scrapped too quickly. Ain't a day you get to see something like this exciting. She opens her eyes, her crimson gaze piercing through the darkness. The shards of her chaotic consciousness dissolve instantly as her memory model completes its diagnostic. She extends her hand and stares at the vital fluid leaking between her fingers. Meanwhile, her vision begins to blur. She struggles to overclock her mechanical core, desperately trying to stabilize her optical systems. The data images of her dream self deteriorating under the restraint's collar power still floats within her conscious model. Instinctively, she raises her hand to touch the unyielding restraint collar around her neck, the thing that's bound her since the day this body was first activated. You think you can keep me chained like a dog? Damn it. Her razor-striped claws dig deep into the synthetic skin of her neck as she desperately tears at the collar. But the collar instantly discharges a violent electrical current, sending agonizing surges through her consciousness module and forcing her to stop. Ah! Those bastards! I'm gonna crush every last one of them. I mean, I don't blame you if you got that on. Down here in the lower level of the arena, there are no rowdy spectators shouting, no mechanical beasts howling. In this cramped space, only thick darkness envelops her. There's no octagonal cage like the one in the arena above, no fights to survive gladiators' rules, yet this remains her prison all the same. Throughout the supposed recovery room for mechanical gladiators, broken from jagged parts lie strewn across the floor, the mingled stench of machine oil and rust permeates the air. If anything, this place looks more like a prison cell. In the darkness beyond, the access controls and surveillance systems monitoring the path to the arena never cease operation as they watch for the slightest movement in this area. The prison cell itself doesn't need locks. The restraint collars around their necks eliminate any possibility of escape for the mechanoid gladiators. Along both sides of the corridor are identical rooms. Some contain mechanical gladiators to sleep mode while waiting patiently for the next fight. Others stand empty from their former occupants, having been torn to pieces in the arena floor. But soon enough, a fresh batch of mechanical gladiators will fill these rooms again, their prison awaiting the next match. Their fate is determined entirely by victory or defeat in the arena. In the near-perfect silence of the darkness, a sound emerges from the distance. In the darkness, something solid scrapes against the metal floor, producing a sharp, persistent sound. Veronica's acute sensory models detect this anomaly. Such sounds can come from a human as another mechanoid. It's getting closer. The sound isn't coming from the head, but from under Veronica's feet. A broken mechanicoid lies sprawled on the floor, having been reduced to half a shattered head, one mangled forelimb that spits out sparks with the last traces of power. Vital fluid pools from its broken body, leaving a long trail marking its desperate crawl. Apparently, having detected non-complete behavior from its wearer, the restraints collar around its neck administers relentless electrical shocks as punishment. Under the barrage of shocks, the damaged mechanical movements grow more erratic, its damaged voice under module spitting out broken words between bursts of static.
Failed mechanical gladiator, accepting termination. This mechanoid cannot continue functioning. Third to unlock freedom ending. Target detected. Identifying model. Designation CTXV. Enhanced model function. Codename Veronica. Scanning. Your frame's operational parameters. Structure integrity. Optimal. Recommendation. Attempt escape. Calculating success rate. 0.019%. Avoid force decommissioning protocol. With one final surge of electricity, the mechanoid succumbs to the overwhelming voltage. The fractured violence of its speech module falls silent completely. Vital fluid seeping from the mechanoid's fractured body pools into a dark mirror at Veronica's feet, reflecting her contorted, enraged face. The shock collar that just executed the mechanicoid gets twisted and crushed in her hands. At the same time, a shrill alarm wails from the terminal system. Enough. Hours earlier, while Veronica sank into that dark dreamscape, her many brethren were being systematically destroyed in the arena outside. Well, goddamn. Everett Arena. Okay, so that's the name. Hours have passed since the crowds dispersed. The arena, thundering with spectators just hours ago, now stands eerily empty.
with the spotlight still shining upon the vast central stage. Under the harsh lights, a row of mechanical gladiators stand shoulder to shoulder in silence like lifeless automata. Each of their frames, damaged to varying degrees, bears the scars of combat. Overseer looms over the damaged gladiators, its massive steel frame casting shadows across them. After a brief scan, its processing core confirms their identity codes. And then establishes contact with its terminal and waits instruction from its master on the other end.
The execution protocol is ready, Master. Awaiting your termination order.
These eyesores are just scrap now. Dispose of them immediately. Worthless, filthy scrap. A whole lot of being to the trash heap.
Yes, Master.
We are requesting a postpone of the termination protocol. Our frames are still capable of gladiatorial performances. We request more matches. We can still fight.
Request denied. Initiation termination protocol.
At Overseer's command, the collars around the mechanoid's necks jump to life and send a surge of high-voltage electricity through their metal frames. The energy cores of all mechanoids instantly fall within the electric shock, their heavy frames collapsing to the ground like scrap metal. As Overseer sends commands to the system's terminal, ominous sounds echo through the empty arena, with the overhead scaffolding, holding numerous screens, now reveal massive hydraulic press descending from above. The hydraulic system drives a massive press downward with relentless force. The mechanicoid's metal frames are reminiscent of the cardboard when crushed and mangled by the massive press. We don't want to be terminated. We could still continue to fight. Your entertainment! The press descends with relentless precision, not stopping until it's flush against the floor, silencing the mechanoids forever. Well, goddamn! Having executed the mechanical gladiators, the hydraulic press slowly ascends back to its original position. Behind only a floored mechanoid remains crushed beyond recognition.
Is portal complete, Master?
Excellent. You were right. I really did see something I had never seen in the match today. That Veronica does deserve a grander stage. With it, Master abruptly cuts off communication with Overseer. There is, however, a small anomaly that Overseer visual senses fail to notice. That is, among the debris on the floor, one of the mechanoids who had been reduced to a head with broken limbs is slowly dragging itself away. With Overseer gone, silence reclaims the arena. The only sounds that can be heard now come from a few cleaning robots pre-programmed to complete their cleaning task. Damn, I'm surprised one of them survived. The cleaning robots dismantle the structures that aren't completely broken down yet, collect component fragments, and dispose them into the waste bins on their backs. They follow their program routines with practice efficiency, meticulously performing their designated job. To their visual processor, the dismembered remains of their kin are nothing more than another assignment to be processed. Amid this mechanical carnage that resembles a battlefield, a petite human girl gracefully weaves her way through the metal remains. Oh, excuse me. Could you step aside for a few moments, please? Wait, don't dispose of that. I need that component. The girl in the utility jacket navigates through the mechanical debris in between the working cleaning robots as she carefully avoids stepping on the components scattered at her feet. She crouches down every few steps to examine the damaged components. She picks up parts that are intact and gently dusts them off. Having picked up what she needs, she cups them in her palms and bows her head in silent contemplation, a gesture somewhere between a prayer and remembrance, before carefully storing them into a toolbox she carries on her back. She repeats this ritual over and over, engaged in a private ceremony whose meaning only she needs to understand. Oh, it's such a shame. It must have been painful what you just went through now. But it's okay now. It's all over. I'll remember all of you. Your designations, your maintenance records, I've committed them every detail to memory. A small, oddly shaped robot has been following her all this time, its mechanical joints creaking and tweaking with every moment. The robot apparently lacks a voice module, forcing it to communicate with its human master solely through movements and gestures. Oh, sign language! That's right, Hammer. Exactly like that. We're looking for parts with frame designation on them. Oh, great job! I couldn't have done this without you. You're such a big help. He's like breakdancing in a sense. You get that excited over a little praise? Alright then, well, I'll work extra hard to give you a voice module one of these days. The girl smiles as she speaks to Hammer, the robot, treating it as if it were her closest friend. Petite, she stands amid the jagged heaps of mechanical debris, reminiscent of a delicate flower quietly blooming among metal ruins. The peaceful moments, however, don't last long. Urgent alarms suddenly, what the hell, blare through the arena, flooding every corner in an anxiety-inducing red glow. Alert, alert, alert! Meanwhile, the surveillance system mounted above the arena lets out a cold, mechanical synthesized voice. Making over the complete termination protocol detected. Target has escaped from the core arena. What's happening? No way, did the surveillance system mistake the parts I just collected for an escaped mechanoid? The girl glances nervously all around her while clutching the toolbox scuffed with the mechanical parts against her body. Meanwhile, from the perimeter of the arena, the heavy metallic thud of an approaching footsteps echoes in the distance. Oh, we're toast! That overseer's coming! Brain, okay, calm down. Think of something. I gotta come up with something quickly. Despite being nervous, the girl forces herself to stay focused and think clearly. Suddenly, her eyes light up. Oh, I know what we need to do! Hammer, quick! Let's shut down the main power breaker! 5 minutes later, the arena door slides open with a thunderous sound. The moment Overseer steps inside, the entire arena plunges into complete darkness. Perfect! The power's cut. Now's my chance. In a few seconds, it takes for Overseer visual systems to switch from standard to night vision mode. A petite human girl slips past its massive frame and vanishes into the darkness without a trace. Damn! She quick with her feet! At the same time, Veronica crushes the collar that triggered the system alarm to pieces. The alarms fall silent as the arena returns to normal operation. When Overseer scans the entire arena again with night vision, it detects nothing ordinary. Only mechanical debris scattered across the floor and a few cleansing robots performing their assigned missions.
Performing sensitivity self-test.
After performing another system scan with no anomalies detected, Overseer exits the arena, considering it clear. Lower level staff quarters. The girl races down the corridor, her chestnut braids bobbing up and down behind her as Hammer keeps pace with rapid steps. Yes, we made it! We're safe! Oh! Ow! Rounding the corner, the girl slams straight into a tall man, while Hammer, unable to stop in time, rams itself straight into the back of her knees. The girl and Hammer collapse. Damn, she got double whammed as her toolbox flies open, sending parts across the floor with a clang that seems to echo forever. Whee! Ouch, 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 ouch. That hurts. Hey, Uncle Rocco, why'd you have to stand right there? Sarah, you little troublemaker, you've been up to no good again, huh? Collecting your junk again, weren't you? Always tinkering with this nonsense. How many times have I told you? You never listen. Be careful, or that hard-headed maniac overseer will catch you, and then you'll really be in trouble. You think you're some official courtesan or employee or something? Overseer leaves those people alone because they have privileges, but we don't. Here, you're nothing. You're nothing but a. Okay. I really seem like. Do I really seem that careless type to you? Ah, okay. So this is what she really looks like. I like the design. Damn, I like the eyes too. Green eyes. And her name's Sarah. Besides, these things aren't junk. They're very important to me. These lectures are seriously getting annoying, and they hurt my ears, Uncle. Could you please stop treating me like a kid? Fine, you're not a kid, but tell me, just how old are you? All right, I'll do whatever you say. I won't do it anymore. Happy now? Irritated, Sarah crouches down and starts gathering the scattered parts from the ground, deliberately facing away from the stubby-faced middle-aged man. Sensing the uncomfortable atmosphere, Hammer, lacking a voice module, clumsily attempts to ease the awkwardness between the two. He quietly watches the girl, who stubbornly refuses to meet his gaze. Her earlier sprint has left her bangs struck together with sweat and her cheeks red. He wants to say something, but in the end remains silent. Instead, he quietly crouches down next to her and collects the scattered parts from the ground one by one. These parts aren't ordinary gears and bolts. Many are identical plates used to inscribe frame serial numbers with codes and frame designators still clearly visible. As he places a handful of parts into Sarah's toolbox, the girl, having been quiet all this time, finally looks up at him. I'm sorry, Uncle Rocco. I can't stand these mechanical gladiators being treated like this. They're destroyed because they lose their fights. Every single one of them.
I've repaired and upgraded them myself. I just thought that maybe this way I could be at least, remember them,
You're just like your father. Nothing keeps you guys from doing what you want to do once you've made up your mind. Ah, she's just like me for real. If your old man could see you now, his little girl all grown up, I bet he'd be proud. Anyway, no matter what happens, I'll always look after you. That's what your father asked me to do before he passed.
Yeah, right. If he hadn't practically lived at the casino, he wouldn't have racked up mountains of debt and taken out those predatory loans from Everett Courtesan. Mom wouldn't have left us either. And he wouldn't have ended up working off his debt as a courtesan slave. I wouldn't have spent my childhood being shuffled between relatives and neighbors, going hungry some nights, or getting kicked around every so often.
Careful what you say. They're listening. Sorry, Pops. I'm looking because I'm doing Smith on the side. Oh, you're good. Hey, don't worry about it. But your acting is on point. Hey, I'm glad you like it. I'm thankful that you like it. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. As Uncle Rocco silently slushes her, he points at the surveillance camera overhead. The girl responds with a disgruntled pout.
Fine. According to the noble Everett Courtesan definition, it's a voluntary, long-term personal labor compensation debt resolution program. Sounds pretty, but it's essentially working them as a slave, right? And I would have been dragged here by the courtesan after he ran away from everything and forced to continue his glorious 20 years program because he didn't have the guts to face any of this himself. He really did escape, didn't he? Escape this whole world, never to return. I barely even remember his face anymore. It's weird, though. No matter how many times I tell myself this is all his fault, I still can't bring myself to completely hate him. I keep remembering riding on his shoulders while Mom stood nearby laughing when I was little. But how did everything change? Dad got hooked on gambling, fell into debt with the loan shark, and Mom just walked out. She even said that she wouldn't let me become her burden. I mean, they're just so irresponsible. Why am I rambling like this? Bet I'm just tired. Though Sarah maintains her defiant tone, she buries her face in her knees to wipe away the tears. Tracks on her cheeks, her slight trembling shoulders, however, betray her true emotional state. Seeing this usually stubborn girl reveal such a vulnerable side, Uncle Rocco finds himself at a loss for comforting words. The air between them grows heavy with unspoken tension. Even the little robot, usually adept at supporting its master, fails to process the atmosphere between the two humans and simply stands there silently as if experiencing a momentary system freeze. The silence is shattered when Uncle Rocco suddenly erupts into violent coughing. His fit intensifies with each hack, his face gradually turning into sickly pale blue. Uncle Rocco, are you alright? Sarah rushes over to pat him in the back. Rocco, however, shakes his head while pointing at the pouch he carries around his waist, apparently trying to ask Sarah to take out what's inside. With fumbling hands, she rummages through his oil-stained pouch and finally locates a medicine bottle buried among all sorts of repair tools. Sarah can barely make out what it says on the heavily worn label on the bottle. Uncle Rocco struggling to steady his cough-induced trembling hands while carefully tipping out several pills. Dang! 7? He shoves all the pills into his mouth at once and swallows them down. After a long moment, he starts looking better. Uncle Rocco, is your illness getting worse? Why are you taking so many pills now? That's what I want to know. I'm fine. It's just an old condition. I'm used to it by now. This isn't right, Uncle Rocco. You just can't keep going on painkillers alone. You gotta do something about it. Don't worry. I've got it figured out. It's just 3 more years. I think I can still hang in there. Once I paid off these last 3 years of work hours, I'm just gonna get out of here. Damn. Oh, these work hours are so hard to earn. I make so little but spend so much. I'd love to trade for some cigarettes and booze, but I can't exactly go without these painkillers. Who knows how many more years I'll have to slave away just to pay off these 3 years of hard work hours. Uncle Rocco. When I counted up, I've been working here for over a decade now. Your father used to be my assistant, and now it's your turn. Voluntarily long-term debt resolution program. Such a pretty name for what's basically prison. Those mechanical gladiators are locked up in here, and so are the mechanics who used to fix those metal brutes. We're all human doing the same damn work in the same place. But the difference between us and those courtesan employees is like heaven and earth. They clock in and out on schedule. You get vacations, salaries, overtime pay, insurance. I used to have that when I was younger, and then it was all gone. My own fault, though. I was always chasing big money, trying to give my family a better life, but I ended up drowning in loan shark debt, and here I am, with my wife and kids gone. I don't blame them for leaving, though I do wonder how they're doing now. Who am I kidding? Pretty damn sure they're doing a lot better now without me dragging them down.
Sarah, unusually quick-witted, finds herself at a loss of words. She clutches the small robot in her arms, a sorrowful expression spreading across her face. He caught COVID-25.
It's all my fault. You see, I'm not exactly good with words. All I do is whine about my problems, and now I've gone and made you feel bad. If there ever comes a day when...
Suddenly, the surveillance system overhead blares with a harsh electronic tone, cutting their conversation short. Inappropriate speech detected. System has logged your first violation of the day. What? Sarah, junior mechanic, violations this quarter 17. Penalty 120 worked hours deducted. Rorco, mid-level mechanic, violations this quarter penalty 25 hours worked hours detected. You have both violated the ever-written Quarters Employee Code of Conduct, Article 5. Employees are prohibited from holding negative discussions regarding their quartersm. Hey, you've got to be kidding me. How could you just dock our hours like that? What exactly did we say wrong? Violations this quarter 18. Penalty 150 work hours deducted. You have both violated the Quarters Employee Code of Conduct, Article 14. Questioning, contradicting, or threatening the surveillance system in any form is prohibited. Damn it, you piece of... Rocco, however, shakes his head silently. Slightly, apparently trying to tell Sarah to just be quiet. On the verge of explosion, Sarah eventually manages to bite her lips and swallow whatever she was about to say. The omnipresent surveillance system might seem dormant most days, but the highly sensitive semantic recognition model in each terminal works tirelessly, never missing a beat. The moment it catches any potentially prohibited words in conversation, the system responds with its favorite punishment, deduction of work hours. More and more work piles up without a single credit in payment, all supposedly to repay the enormous debt to some the vast defiles imagination. And the only way to obtain food and basic supplies needed for survival, exchange work hours they've struggled so hard to accumulate. Oh. I was wondering, why are you deducting hours? Now I see why. The terminal's AI algorithms have calculated their every move with terrifying precision, reducing them to nothing more than tiny cogs in the vast machinery of the arena.
Take it easy and get some rest. We have an early start tomorrow. I see the terminal's already set out next week's work orders. We've seen a bunch of new mechanoids coming in. They've extended the season again. This work won't be easy, but you know you can always count on my help if you ever need it.
YouTube censorship IRL.
You'll be handling Section A through F tomorrow. I'll take care of the rest. I'm heading back now. If you need anything, just speak your terminal. I never put mine on silent.
Yeah. See you tomorrow, Uncle Rocco. She returns to her room, a cramped, windowless cell barely a few square meters in size. Beside her basic necessities, every inch of the room is crammed with repair tools and equipment. The exhaust fan drones with a constant hum, yet even its tireless efforts can't dispel the lingering scent of machine oil that permeates the air. Good night, Hammer. Get some rest. We've got work first thing tomorrow. After a quick wash-up, Sarah turns off the lights and lies down in the dark room. Only in this darkness, when she can no longer see the cramped, filthy space around her, can her thoughts finally take wing like a bird in flight. In her mind, she's no longer an old-stained mechanic without freedom. She can go anywhere her heart desires. Her fingers, having found the pendant that she wears around her neck, carefully trace along the edges and wings on it. Her parents got her this pendant as a gift when she was born. In her boundless realm of fantasy, If these wings could grow from her shoulders, she would step into them widely and fly away from this prison that has caged her for so long. Her thoughts takes wings, soaring gracefully beyond this room, past the arena's doomed ceiling, and toward the vast starry expanse she hasn't seen in years. Away from the mechanical arena that has imprisoned her for so long. Ooh, that was kind of a long episode, but hey, it's okay. Alright, episode 3, opening lines. Oh shit, she gets to meet Veronica. Sarah stands at the security entrance of the mechanical gladiator maintenance area, a toolbox in hand with Hammer quietly following her. 120 minutes to complete repairs and module upgrades on 7 mechanoids. Hammer, we've got quite the challenge ahead of us today. She pulls out her terminal, brings up the information sheet, and quickly scrolls through the details. Let me see. Standard models, routine maintenance, 3 units, arc, winds, and chain, modified modules, upgrade installations, 2 units. No repair jobs too tough for Sarah, the all-capable. Let's go, Hammer. Another day of getting things done right and fast. Hey, Uncle Rocco, you're hearing this. I'm about to get started over here. Better keep up.
Oh, is that so? I'm only working on my first one. Maybe you should have sprinted to your station instead of chatting.
Shut up. Sarah ends up terminal call with a huff, double checks her schedule, takes a deep breath, and pulls out a ID card to place it against the security scanner. The security system lets out a mechanical beep, confirming its verification, and the heavy metal doors slide apart with a dull, rusty groan. This part is before Veronica became her boss form, right? Aha, that I don't know. I'm going in blind here, so I have no clue. The moment Sarah sees the mechanical gladiators, her face lights up with a radiant smile as if she's reunited with old friends. Are you talking about... Wait. What do you mean? This part is before Veronica became her boss form, right? I don't know what you mean by that. Are you talking about, like, this story, or are you talking about, like, Last Node? Good morning, my brave mechanical gladiator heroes. Today is another day for Sierra the mechanic to give your friends some much-needed TLC. Command received waiting maintenance. Mechanic orders awaiting maintenance respond with only identical emotionless tones, making Sarah scratch her head in disappointment. Nothing more than basic interaction, huh? Bet this is an outdated batch. After a brief moment of disappointment, Sarah breaks into a smile again as she follows the instructions on her terminal and enters first mechanical gladiator's chamber. Mechanical authority confirms, switching the frame to maintenance mode. Let me see. Transmission system shows some wear, and the power's core energy conservation rate is down to just 40%. But the biggest issue here seems to be your visual recognition module. Seems like the entire component needs a complete upgrade. But my work authorization only covers routine maintenance, and I don't exactly have that much time to spend. Well, this is difficult. Let's see, how about I give your mobility recognition components an upgrade? That should boost your chances in the arena. Copy that, modification plan confirmed. Although, there's not much I can really do for you all. Either way, give it your all in the arena and fight for that championship. Unable to process command, emotional content and communication not recognized. This part is before Veronica oh, we read that part. That's okay. Okay, then I'm going to disconnect your energy core now. That should do it. Hammer, hand me the wrench number 7 from the toolbox. Sarah hunches over her intense repair work, fully immersed in the maze of complex mechanical components and circulatory, complete oblivious to her surroundings. It's like a prequel. Yes, I meant the story. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, really? This is a prequel, really? Oh, maybe that's... You're right. I think this is a prequel. Because I think, if I remember correctly, I think Veronica said that she did meet a... I can't... It's been a minute. It was in Han Ying's chapter. It's been a minute since I've done Han Ying's chapter. If I remember correctly, I do believe we saw Veronica was... did have a connection with a human, and then I believe that human died or went somewhere, and then her hatred for oh god, her hatred for humans, I think, stemmed from that, but I don't know if it was that. Yeah, I faced Veronica in the story before. Yeah, we faced her in Han Ying's chapter when she got her S-rank frame, but I think I want to say that Well, that was weird. Okay, yeah, that's not supposed to be doing that. Hold on now. Hold on now. I'm working on it. Let me see. But that's not supposed to be happening. Alright, let's try that again. Okay. Is it double stacking now or is it better? Yes, her hatred for humanity. Yeah, that's what it was. Her hatred for humanity came from I think it came from her loss of a human life that she actually had. So I think that's what it was. I do want to say that this is her prelude then. But is this better? Is it still double stacking or are we good now? I want to say we're good now. Yeah. I want to say we're good now. Okay. Do let me know if it ends up shooting to bed again. And I shall fix it. Alright, here we go. A sharp contrast to the bubbly young woman she usually is, Sarah now takes on the laser-focused demeanor of a professional mechanical engineer. Time passes unnoticed as fine beads of sweat from her forehead from concentration, her mind completely unaware of the hours slipping by silently. Whew, this sure ain't easy. Let me see where let me see where I am. I think there's still one left to do. Wait, I've got less than 10 minutes left? Sarah screams after a glance at her terminal. At the same moment, the surveillance system overhead issues a warning alert. Prepare work status at risk. 10 minutes work remaining. Functional codename. Oh shit! Codename Veronica. Oh boy. It's double stacking still? Where is it double stacking? I'm looking at it right now. Oh, I see what you mean now. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I see it. I see what you mean now. Okay. I wonder why it's doing that. Okay, I'm going to close my OBS. It might fuck up the stream here for a minute, but it'll reset itself. So hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. I'm going. I don't want to stop the streaming either. Fuck. Yeah, it's the. I don't know why it's doing that. Because it's not supposed to be. Real mechanic jobs here. Yeah. Okay. Let me end this stream. Let me restart OBS. And then I'm gonna go from there. So don't worry. I'll be streaming here. It's still doing it. Why the fuck is it doing it still? Okay, hold on. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Because that's not supposed to happen while he's doing that. You can still read the chat though with that, right? Yeah, I can still read you. I can still like understand right loud and clear what's happening. I just don't understand why it's deciding to show me two. Because it's never done this before. Hold on, I got an idea. We're gonna do this. We gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fixing it right. I'm looking to fix it right now. Where's my box? Hold on. Hold on. And then we're gonna do this. There's that. There's that. Yep. Chat virus caught punishing it seems. Something like that. Yeah. I don't understand why it's doing it all of a sudden. It's never done that before. And it confuses me. Alright, I'll have to copy the complete scene then. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. There we go. Bump, 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 bump. I just want this. If you can give me just this, this will be fine. Okay, hold on. I'm fixing it right now. Copy overlay. I need. Fuck. What was that? Which one was it? I need to see alerts. Oh wait, hold on. Delete this chat too. Oh, I just deleted my camera. Chat. Delete the chat. Remove chat. We're going to we do a live preview. I want to be able to talk with, or you guys to be able to see the talking. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna copy this. We're gonna add this. It's going to be a browser. Existing. Where's it at? Chat. Alerts. Okay. Now, all I need now is this. No, not duplicate. Hold on, I almost got it down. image? Nope, not an image. Is it a browser? Ending, verb, no spoilers, YouTube viewer. Yeah, it has to be that. Okay, I need this box. Copy URL. Copied. And it's going to be browser. It's going to be chat. Okay. Boom, boom. 20 by 80. I know we're having technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. I am working to fix it right now. 1080. Okie dokie. Okay. Let's see if this wants to work. And if not, we'll go from there. I need to know what these puppies are. I need to know where the hell this is coming from, too. It is what? It is a browser, okay? Alright, let's try this out. Okay, try talking again. I might have fixed it. Nope, still wanted to fucking do it. That's so fucking weird. Oh, hold on. I might have to restart my stream. I think I know what it is. All right, 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.